Hello everyone, this is Aya from Hannawi software. Our topic for today will be basically the linking point between HRMS module and the accounting module. As you see here, I'm logged in from the admin account because I want everything to be displayed clearly. And also, as you know, accounting module is the largest module we have in our ERP system. And the second largest module is the HRMS. So this is going to be a huge topic because I'm going to talk about the linking point between those two large modules in the software. So as you can see here, basically any module requires payment sometimes. So instead of going back to the accounting module and perform the payment processes and then go back to that same module, instead of doing all of that and wasting time, we have integrated and implemented our software basically in a way where you can pay easily through the module itself. So instead of going back and forth to the accounting and the module, you can pay easily from the module you are working in. So basically, we are going to go through the HRMS activities. I will focus mainly on the payment of activities and the receiving from employees. I have made a video earlier to describe the difference among payment of activities and receiving from employees, where I explained that payment of activities is what the company or the business or the workplace offers and provides to employees based on their activities. However, receiving from employees is used in very special cases where employees themselves provides a specific amount of money regarding some specific special cases in earlier leave return or refunding loans, or for example end of service final settlements. So those are one of the most special cases in which employees should and must return a specific amount of money back to the workplace. So basically, let's go to payment of activities. We have several types for leave regarding both timesheet and HR employees. We also have regarding in cash leave for timesheet employees is used, and loans and increased paid loans. So there is a difference when you want to pay activities regarding a loan itself and regarding a loan which has been approved, paid, and increased. So from here we can go back and pay that specific amount which has been increased. Also, air ticket is paid from here, training, expenses, benefits, end of service, and pension to government. The first step in payment, of course, as we know, is setting the payment mode for HR. Where is this done? Basically, we go to Manage Employees menu, and then we go to Set Salary and Benefits, and we go to Create the Salary. From here, we will select or choose specific employees, and then we can set the payment mode of activities from here, where we choose what is the payment mode of each and every different type of activity. So for example, in here it states that the leave payment is paid through cash, and we can also select, for example, that the loan payment is paid through check, and for example, let's say air ticket is paid by bank transfer. In this case, at the time of payment, the system will automatically understand that when you want to press this payment button, it will link you with the suitable window from accounting, which will automatically be selected within the HR menu. So that's an important point which should be kept in mind, that all payment modes of activities are set from here, from the employee basic salary, allowance, and benefits window. So that is the first step. Of course, after making sure that the setting itself of the HR is complete, we go here and set the salary, and then later we go to the HRMS activities and we proceed forwards with payments of activities. Let's see an example here. So this is the pay leave regarding HR employees. Let's say, for example, I want to choose this company since it's a multi-company or more in the system. So we can select whatever company we want, which are all saved on the same file, And then in the payment mode, we set and choose whether we want only cash payment modes to be displayed, check, transfer to bank, or all. When we do this, we will have those three names, the pay date for all of them, which will read today's date, the department for each one of those employees, the position, the basic salary, the pay amount, for example, for each one, and the type. Since we selected here that payment modes for all of them, it will be displayed here. So let's say, for example, I want to click on employee 13, which has a payment mode of cash, and then we will click on pay. And we have to here update to accounting. So first of all, before we proceed with the payment process, we have to make sure it's updated to accounting first and posted, and then we can update the leave. So let's go here and click on HRMS and then post the leave salary and choose the exact same company. And then in here we can choose and select the account for each one. For example, let's say any account we want in here. And then we will select this employee and proceed with the updating. Perfect. Now update to QuickBooks is successfully complete. After this step, we will go back here and let's select that company and click on View. And let's select the same employee and click on Pay. So as you see here, we have to set the payment mode for the leave or for the employee regarding leave. So we have to go to the steps which I showed you earlier, and we have to select the payment mode regarding leave and then proceed with the step. So as you see here, the system is informing us about each and every step to make sure that it's all complete. So let's go to set salary and benefits and let's select this company and choose the same employee, which is employee 13, and then click enter. From here we can set that the payment mode of leave is cash. Actually, let's say we want them all to be paid by cash, and then let's click on save. Afterwards, from here we will view them again and we will click on that same employee and proceed with the payment. As you see here, the create cash payment is automatically opened in front of us. So this is very useful. Instead of going to the accounting module, it was instantly displayed here where we can easily fill in the credit account number and also the account debit. From here we can fill in all the other information we want and click on save and close. Afterwards it will be instantly paid through cash without going to the accounting module. So as you see here, that is regarding the payment of leave. Instead of going to the accounting module and going to cash payment or to all the other cash invoices or any other type from here, we can instantly pay the activities directly from here. Let's see another type of payment where we want to choose the transfer to bank option. So let's click on this employee, click on pay, and let's go and set the salary mode for this employee. Click on enter, and from here we will select that all payment modes are bank transfer. Click on OK, and then click on Set Salary and Close. And then in this same window, we will view them again. Click on employee number 47, and then click on Pay. As you see here, the Create Bank Transfer now is opened automatically. So instead of going to the accounting menu and paying through creating a bank transfer from there, we can easily fill all the information from here, and it will automatically update this status of payment. Same thing applies to the third type, which is check. Let's see that one. Let's say, for example, we want to set the salary for the third payment mode type. Go to Leaves and click on Check, and then OK, and then we save and close, and then go back here to Payment of Activities and click on the sample file. Click on this employee, which in this case now has the payment mode set by check, sorry. So we click on Pay, and the Create Check window will automatically be displayed in front of us. So again, instead of going to the accounting menu and module, you can easily do this from here, which is the linking point, the main linking point between HR and accounting. Same thing applies to the other types which we have here, such as the leave for timesheet employees, the loans, increased paid loan, air ticket. All of this is done through the same method. But we have to make sure that the employee name is displayed in the first place. So for example, let's see the scenario of creating a leave for an employee and selecting, for example, updating to Ledger instead of Pay Now. So when we go here and click on Create Leave, and then go to any company and choose any employee. So let's say, for example, we want to choose the payment type as Update Ledger, days only, not Pay Now. In this case, the employee name will not appear in that list of payment of activities. This does not mean that the system has an error or like an issue or a problem. It only means that you must select a payment type, which is Pay Now. When you click on Pay Now, it will be displayed there. However, if you select Update Days Ledger and Leave Ledger, it will not be displayed there. Same thing applies to through salary sheet, because when you pay through salary sheet, it will appear in the salary sheet. So we have to make sure the correct payment type is selected. So this is regarding the payment of activities. The same method which I have talked about now regarding the three different payment modes of leave, HR employees, is applied to those other types of activities. Let's now see the receiving from employees. So basically, receiving an amount for earlier leave return, where we select the company which we want. Afterwards, we can from here easily create an RV. So basically, as you see here, this will list the employees which have returned earlier from leave, and then we can create a refund cash for them from here. Let's see how this works. For example, in creating a leave, how does the system know that an employee has returned earlier than expected? So basically from here, let's say we click on this company, and then we select an employee. Let's say we want 10 days, and we also want this to be paid now. Let's say, for example, we want this company. Click on annual leave. Okay, as you see here now, we have a total leave salary of 66.67, and it will be paid now, which will be through the payment voucher, which I have shown you in the payment of activities. And then we save and close. Of course, we have to specify the reason, and save and close. And also we have to make sure that the reference number is not repeated. The type of leave, and after selecting the leave days and everything and clicking on pay now, we save and close this, and now the leave application is saved. So now we go back to leave and press on approve leave, click on that employee and click on approve, and now the leave is successfully approved. So basically now we go to the HRMS activities, click on leaves and press leave return. Now we will return the leave, but here we will say that the employee has returned on this date. So basically there's a difference in days because the employee returned earlier than this date. We click here that we want to adjust the leave days as of any of these types. So if we click on Refund Cash, we will then be able to use the payment, the receiving from employees. So let's choose Refund Cash. And let's go to payment of activities first. Of course, we have to go and pay before we proceed with the receiving from employees. So that step is done before that. We will go here and we will select this employee and pay. And also we have to post to accounting. We have to make sure, because as you see here, when we click on pay, it says we have to post the leave salary and then proceed with this. So when we go here and we click on view, we can then choose the account, which is, let's say this account, and we will select here this employee and click on update. Accurate accounts which you want, you can then click on update to QuickBooks. And as you see here, update to QuickBooks is now successfully. Afterwards, we go back here to pay leaves and we click on pay. We fill in the account credit and you make sure everything is accurate, and you enter the bank, also the bank name. Now, as per the setup, the posting to QuickBooks is manually. So, as I said in a previous video, that you must select either manual or automatic regarding posting. So now we have to go to the accounting update and click on update check payment and then proceed with this. If you select it as automatic, it will not ask this since it will be automatically updated. So you have to go to accounting, update a HRMS update, and then you must check that everything that needs to be updated is done. Same thing for accounting update, that all check payment is done. Now it's successfully updated because it's not displayed in the list anymore. So basically that is exactly the steps we do regarding the update. After you make sure that the leave is complete regarding payment of activities and that receiving from employees is now acceptable and we can be able to use it, we go to create receipt voucher for refund loan, and we can easily create the receipt voucher. But first of all, you have to make sure that everything is done regarding payment of activities and also regarding the update to QuickBooks. Those are the first two steps in order to be able to create receipt voucher for refund loan or receive amount for earlier leave return. So after we made sure that we did the first two steps regarding update to QuickBooks and regarding payment of leave, now we can proceed forward with receiving from employees and go to the receive amount for earlier leave return and then click on view. And as you see here, now we have this special case where the employee will return back a specific amount of money to the company or to the workplace. All we have to do is click on this employee, but keep in mind that this is the exact opposite of payment of activities. This is receiving from employees. And since all cases are met, since we have gone through the update to QuickBooks, we have gone through payment of leave, we have gone through all payments of activities required, now we can go to receive from employees and click on create RV. So in this case, we will select which payment method we want, and an RV will be created, and that's another linking point between the HR module and between the accounting module. It will be displayed here in front of us, which is the RV, where we can fill all the information and successfully save it to the system. So basically that is the video for today. That is the main difference between payment of activities and between the receiving from employees, and also that is how we select the main payment mode or the payment method types between those activities from the set salary and benefits, where we select the different payment modes of the different activities which are required. And keep in mind that all of this is contained in the reports, the HRMS reports, where you can see it very clearly and understand how the output is functioning according to the inputs which we have created and inserted earlier in the system. I hope this video was clear, and please make sure you watch our other videos to understand more topics in the software, and make sure you like this video and share it with everyone interested, and subscribe to our channel and wait for our other videos as well. Stay tuned. Thank you.